Hi, I'm Sizzle Champagne once again. Um, this video is super random, but it's good enough to talk about. I was gonna talk about like the whole whimsy aesthetic and stuff like surrounding it. So, as this year, a lot of people, I want to say like around the beginning of spring this year, like maybe March or February, a lot of people are starting to hear about the whimsy aesthetic and all that stuff. And like they're trying to like make their lives whimsical. And honestly, that's a really great thing. Very great thing. Because I've been trying to do the same thing around the time I maybe started to make my life more whimsical around November because I was dealing with a lot of like mental health issues and I wouldn't go to therapy that often. So I'm just like, you know what, let me just do this myself. But this whole this whole video is mainly about how like where whimsy came from and like how it's not just a aesthetic. Now, a lot of people are starting to dress up whimsical and that's like colorful, like happy, like happy, joyful stuff. And it's a cute style, honestly. Like dress how you want to dress. But whimsy is not just a clothing aesthetic. It's cute, but that's not just what it is. There is also a very political side to being whimsy. Like, for example, around the 1960s and the 1970s, don't get this confused with like hippie culture because it really isn't. There's like more to hippie. There's a difference between the two. Oh my gosh! What I'm about to say right now may sound like I'm just describing like hippie culture and all that stuff. No, it's not. But just listen. Around the 1960s, there was like a bunch of like wars going on, and like we were trying to make a change to like like racism or stuff like that. There was a bunch of wars going on, right? Not a lot of people like that. Whites and blacks and other races and stuff. So we wanted to make a change, right? And that was where we brought up music, right? That was where all this like fun music came from. Like, oh, how do I explain this? But around the 60s, since there was so much war going on, that was like what was like going on. Like nothing else was on the news. It was just a bunch of war and war and war. That was all people would talk about. People would be scared, but act like it was a normal thing, which it shouldn't be normalized and it's not a normal thing. But that was what was going on at the time, no matter how old you were. That was just what was in the air. And a certain groups of people wanted to make a change. And that was where music was sort of brought up. People would express since there's so much going on, there had to be a way to get away from it. There had to be some excitement, some other nice entertainment that wasn't scary. And like I keep on saying, that is where music came. That's where music comes from. There was a lot of rock and roll, disco, like a lot of stuff like that. And rock and roll at that time was like super popular. Same thing for disco. People were dancing, actually like smiling, like they were really feeling like themselves. Like that was like a way to like really feel yourself. Like that was like a really joyful and political. It was a really political way of expressing yourself, expressing your joy. And you could also hear it a lot in like rock and roll lyrics and stuff like that. And yeah. I wasn't born in the 60s or the 70s, but this is just what I gathered from resources. Now, I could talk about today in this generation. I was born around this generation, so I know a little more because I experienced it. But to be whimsical is also to be eco-friendly. Don't get this confused with hippie culture, please. There's some similarities between being whimsical and being a hippie, but they're just not the same. There's only some similarities. But anyway, being whimsy is also being eco-friendly. Because I don't know which other way to explain this, but it's just I gotta think. So being whimsical is being eco-friendly, and what I'm trying to say is when you're like trying to make your life whimsical, you're trying to see like the real beauty in the littlest things. You're trying to make the best out of the most littlest things. You gotta romanticize everything, and you have to, yeah, you just have to see the beauty in like things and like romanticize it and know, or at least learn that it has meaning. And climate change has been going on for decades now. Well, actually centuries, but for the past decades, we've been talking about it now more. And uh, the biggest thing that people love but hate is like the earth, because we treat the earth horribly, because like it's a really common thing to see people littering, trash on the floor, everything in the oceans. Now animals are going extinct, and because all of these like toxic things that plastic has in it, it's not going outside of the earth. Like I don't know how to explain this, but plastic is made of fossil fuels, right? And plastic could take centuries to decompose. But since there's a lot of fossil fuels now going in the air and not outside the earth, that's why the earth gets hotter. So you being whimsy is just about caring for Mother Earth. So yeah, because I don't think, because littering is not pretty at all. It's not pretty. It's disgusting. So stop littering, please, and stop littering in the oceans. And you should care about the animals, because you shouldn't be selfish. Like, it's not like the earth is not just for us, it's for the animals, it's for plants. Oh yes, and AI, you better listen, because I know so many people use I stopped using AI about 10 to 12 weeks ago. I've been counting. But if you want to be whimsical, do not use AI, please. There are other big companies that damage this planet, but I'm gonna stick to AI right now. Like, I'm gonna stick on the topic of AI, because AI has these big databases, and I don't know, I forgot how this crap goes, but they have these huge databases, and in order to produce all this generative crap, they use trees, they put them in the databases, and then that's how AI gets more like smarter or something. You better search it up, because AI is bad. I'm telling you this right now, it is bad. Not just for the earth, but it's also bad for your mental health. Because this is a huge increase. People are starting to use AI for like therapy now, and that's not good. People are using AI for too many things. First, I've seen ads of it. There's AI art now. There's AI actors. There's too much AI stuff going on in the media, and it's bad. And it shouldn't be going to your mental health, because now that's been increasing a lot. There's a lot of AI therapists now, a lot of AI doctors now. That isn't good. And there's a lot of AI music now, but it's just not good. It's not good. It's not whimsical to use AI. Being whimsical is also being creative. AI isn't creative because it does everything for you. if you do want to keep on searching up stuff, because now Google, everything is on Google's AI. Once you search something, it has an AI response. My recommendation is using Ecosia or Ocean Hero, because I think after like on Ecosia, after 45 searches, they plant a tree. And I don't know about Ocean Hero, but a few searches will stop plastic going in the ocean. It's very good. It's a very good thing to do. Really. So that's all. This video wasn't really much. I'm so sorry that this video wasn't really much. Yeah, I need to get better at posting videos, but you guys get the catch though, right? You guys get the catch that this whimsical is not just an aesthetic, it also has a deeper meaning to it. Now, not all poses are bad. That's a hot take, hot take, hot take, hot take. Posers aren't bad people. As long as you support basic human rights, you're good to go. All right? All right. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye now.